What up, Mile High 6 here back again with a new video, and today I'll be making this new series called This Week in the Six, talking about the Toronto sports teams. This is the news that it's not like very significant, like recapping how they've done this week, um, like small news, transactions, who's back from injury, all that stuff. And I'm gonna be starting it, and it's not even gonna be weekly. I'm just gonna upload it whenever I miss news or whatever. And I'm just going to recap what's happened these past few days, which between these three teams has done a lot. And usually I'm going to start off with the least juicy and then get to the juicy side of the things. So let's get it. Let's start off with the Toronto Blue Jays, as they have done the least juiciest stuff lately. Like I missed Francisco Liriano coming back. I think that was a good move. Obviously he's 38, but he can put in some innings in the bullpen if he makes the team. Joe Panik, I'm happy we re-signed him. Infielder, backup infielder. We need a lefty bat in the bench, and I think he'll make it. He didn't perform the best, but didn't really need him to do that. He just was a backup, and he did his role. And he had a couple games that he got on base, got the clutch hits. Joe Panik, I'm happy he's back. Add some veteran leadership. And then we do the fleece of the damn century. We fleeced the Brewers. We got rid of Derek Fisher for nothing. Unlike Shun Yamaguchi, where we had to release him, we got rid of Derek Fisher for cash consideration and a player to be named later. Derek Fisher just didn't work out. Came in the Aaron Sanchez, Joe Biagini trade, I think. Yeah. So he just didn't work out, and he's gonna go to Milwaukee. Milwaukee taking up our scraps. Billy McKinney was there. What's his name? The other guy, the first baseman we signed this year. I forgot his name. But Derek Fisher didn't work out. The Blue Jays, they signed a couple good arms, but the arms that we really need are starting pitchers. Like the starting rotation outside of Ryu and Pearson, not really looking that good. Robbie Ray, if he lowers his walks, he can be a stud. Steven Matz, I hear it from Mets fans that he can have one great inning, and then the next inning just fall apart. I didn't like that trade. And Tanner Roark's Tanner Roark. I want him traded, but is what it is. For the Blue Jays, zero stress really, because they're not playing games that matter. They're not playing games at all, and the only bad thing that they've done is not sign the starting pitcher. The only good starting pitchers are available are Jake Odorizzi and Taijuan Walker. Jake and Taijuan want long-term deals. I'm willing to give Taijuan a long-term deal because he played with us. He's younger, and he's shown that he can play. He just had one bad game, and that's because of Derek Fisher, and thank God Derek Fisher's gone. So that recaps the Blue Jays. No stress. Let's move on to the damn chokers of the week. The Leafs and the damn Raptors. They lost to Boston. They didn't play that good. Next week, I'm going to go to the Raptors news. So, Raptors, and then against Minnesota, they just crumbled, couldn't play good. Aaron Baines is garbage. We need a real center. Rumors, they're in discussion with Cleveland for Andre Drummond. I don't know what they're going to give up. If they're going to get him, I don't know. We'll see. If we get Drummond, I'll be happy. People say he's not he's better than Baines. That's all I gotta say. And I hope we don't give up Powell. If we do, then there was no intention of re-signing him, and that's terrible. I just want to get rid of Kyle Lowry in the pick. I hate Kyle Lowry. I hope he gets traded. But, and the loss to the Timberwolves is going to push us back in the standings. We're 8th seed. Then we got the Bucks today, which I'm going to be calling. That's going to be tough. The Raptors not looking that good. Lost to the worst team, record-wise, in the NBA. But they got Karl Anthony Towns back, a real center, and that shows that even a team they didn't have D. Russ, but even a team losing a starting center can help a lot with the rebounding. Just create a big body in the middle of the damn court. And Aaron Baines ain't it. He got fouled out. He can't get rebounds, man. I don't know why he's taking any shots. The only shots I want him to take, and this is being honest, is wide open corner threes, and even then, I gas my breath, man. Um, I gasped my fucking breath, and yeah. So the Raptors not looking good. We'll see what they do against the Bucks, and then the chokers of the week go to the Leafs. Um, they played Montreal. They didn't play that bad against Montreal. Losing a 1-0 lead is common in the NHL. They just didn't play that good at the end of the first period, at the end of the third, and they let it slip. It happens. But what I saw today, yesterday, was one of the biggest choke jobs ever, and I'm a Leaf fan. It's usually 4-1. It was a 5-1 lead. We choked it like that. Don Tavares started it off with a fucking giveaway, and they scored, and it just came crawling for there. Anderson sucked. Nylander sucked. Outside the first line, everyone sucked. First line and fourth line. The middle was garbage. The defense, Riley was garbage, and Bogosian was garbage. Outside of Brody, the defense was bad. It just wasn't a good. I know we got a point, and we're still 4 points above Montreal, but that just gives them an excuse to laugh at us, and they have the right to. They have the right to laugh at us. The Leafs blew a 5-1 lead, and I'm not gonna forget it, but I'm not. If this was in the past, I would be even more mad, but I'm not as mad as before. I'm not gonna. It's not a Zamboni driver. We're playing an NHL team. It happens. We play these teams like 7 times a year. It's the Leafs, man, but they're still number one, and they gotta fix things up. And hopefully next game against Ottawa, they just fuck. I don't want them to be up 5-1. I want them to be up 3-1. I want a 2-goal lead so they can play tougher and not let Ottawa slide back into the game. And we have a transaction. The Leafs acquire Gail Chenyuk from the Carolina Hurricanes for Igor Korsakharov and Wazowski. Wazowski we got in the Captain trade. Who cares? And then Korsakharov was a forward we signed, and he's playing in the KHL. This is a low-risk, high-reward type scenario. Galchenyuk, obviously 30-goal scorer in the past with Montreal. He flip-flopped team from team. I think he went from Montreal to Arizona for the Domi trade, which worked out for Montreal. Then he went to Pittsburgh. I think for the Kessel trade, was it? Yeah, they traded Kessel. Didn't work. They went to Minnesota. Didn't work. They went to Ottawa. Didn't work. Went to Carolina. I think he didn't even play a game. Now he's here. And I'm happy. It's not gonna hurt the team really. It's a low risk, high reward. It just adds a forward because obviously Simmons is hurt. Robinson shipped to the minors. It just adds depth. And, I like the move. So, and the Leafs, they play on Wednesday against the Senators. Hopefully get back and just play way better. And I want it to be a close game. So these guys don't cough up the lead. I want it to be a close game. I want it to be a nail biter. Because these guys, they just played soft. They played soft after they were up 5-2. And, it's just, I just had a feeling they were going to choke it, But, it happens in Leafland. So that's the recap so far. Maybe I'll do it next Tuesday. I'll do it every Tuesday. Why not? So next Tuesday, obviously I'll still make videos if there's big news. Like if Drummond gets traded to the Raptors today, I'm gonna make news. But, yeah. So out of all these teams, I'm most disappointed in the damn Leafs. Second most disappointed in the Raptors. Third most disappointed in the Jays because they ain't even played and they don't have a starting pitcher yet. But we'll see what happens today. It's almost 5 o'clock. So other than that, Mahi 6 out. Peace. Have a good day. I'm just doing this weekly recap of Toronto sports. Just a couple of stuff. Also, OG may play today. OG Anunoby may play for the Raptors. We'll see what happens. I'll be calling the game. Gotta stretch it to 10 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to report the little news, just recap a couple games, and I'm gonna be doing this weekly, and I just want to pump some more content for the Toronto guys, and obviously, if there's big news, I'll report it or whatever, give my opinion. Other than that, Mile High 6 out. Peace. Have a good day. Go Leafs. Go Jays. Go Raptors. Go Broncos. See ya.